we'll bring each pyramid into our awareness one at a time and start the illumination process, which I know everyone is aware of, and that is spinning a quadrupede high up in the vortex of the pyramid, seeing that come into full illumination, seeing that illumination be projected out of all the vortices of the pyramid, all of the sides, deep on the octahedral side into the mother, so that this light of illumination will find its way into all places where it is needed the most. We set forth the intention to move into this realm and bring our awareness into the pyramids. We'll start with Giza, one of the largest, most popular of the pyramids. Bring that pyramid into your awareness. Know that the light that this pyramid emits from the efforts of those such as us will find its way into the heavens, will find its way into the hearts of all of those who choose to war, to all of those who would harm, and also to all of those in need, to the refugees of the areas, to all of those that are looking for light in a state of desperation. Let them find our light. Let it shine brightly. Let us illuminate this pyramid to where it is undeniable. See the light as it takes form, the golden sphere of light coming out of the top of the pyramid, illuminating in all directions. We have made no discernment between right and wrong, but we have come to bring a light so powerful that it cannot be denied, and it will find its way into the minds and hearts of those who make the decisions that bring forth either peace or love. Warring will not even be an option. Okay, let's continue our journey. Let's move over to Bosnia. Once again, a very large pyramid in an area that was much in need of love and understanding. They've also been through their warring processes, but it's all beginning to change. The world is beginning to change. The illumination created by the adepts, the light workers, the luminescent hearts that choose to dedicate their time and their energies in this illumination process. Put yourself inside of Bosnia, the pyramid. It too is one of the master pyramids that affects so many others. As our tetrahedrons begin to spin, our light grows brighter, becomes luminescent, so bright that you can hardly even look at it. And it moves up into the top of the pyramid and begins to project out the top of the pyramid, finding its way to all of those in need, to all of those with their hands outstretched, to all of those that are looking for love and peace and sustenance. May the light that we provide give those within the realms of power to make decisions that support life and love. Let's move. I guess we're finished with that one. Let's move into China. China has so many pyramids, but the one that we have chosen to be a part of our process will become the leader, will become the benchmark that all of the pyramids residing in China will begin to illuminate. So once again, let's bring our attention into the quadruped. Our light shines ever so brightly. The golden sphere of energy becomes more projective, finding its way into so many different areas. Wherever there's a need, our light will be felt. And that light also projects itself deep into the universe, so that all life knows that we are here, we are on purpose, and the earth as we know it will change on account of it. Now let's move to Teotihuacan, I hope I said that, in Mexico. This is more of a stair-step pyramid. But put your thoughts, your intention, your desire inside this pyramid. Let it begin to illuminate. And feel that illumination go up each one of the stairs till it begins to reach the top of the pyramid. And once again, an undeniable golden light filled with goodness, love, and most of all, the hearts of all of the humans that reside on this planet. This pyramid has been somewhat challenging because there are so many in need, so many in need of food and shelter and water. So let our light shine brightly. Let us never forget those that are less fortunate than ourselves. Our light will illuminate. Now let's move ourselves out to the ocean, to what we've been referring to as the Bimini Pyramid, which is underwater, which is one of the most mysterious in its presentation of energy. But as we illuminate this pyramid, this one feels like it emanates the energy that we provide and the light that we provide through its entire tetrahedral structure. It's not so much the ball of light on the top, but the entire pyramid literally begins to illuminate. Put your intention there. Your quadruped spinning at a high rate of speed. The light produced, once again, almost blinding. But we know that the light produced in this pyramid permeates the water, permeates the ocean, permeates the cetaceans, the fish, all forms of life. So the light that we provide to this pyramid is one of our connections with the beautiful beloved water that we're beginning to understand. The beloved animals and the mammals and cetaceans that we have such a bond with. As we collectively come into these pyramidal structures and provide the light, it is felt by all there is no limit to how far light will project. At this pyramid especially, we honor our beloved dolphins and whales and all sea life, that it may be supported and nurtured as we on the land make adjustments to our reality, that we may become more supportive to the oceans and all of the bodies of water around the face of the planet. We so honor our beloved water. There's another pyramid, very large, also underwater. We call it Clipperton Island. This one is one of the more challenging ones. It is very large, miles across at the base, but also very capable of supporting and carrying an extreme amount of light. But it's not what we would call a mainstream type pyramid. We have to bring it into our awareness. We have to know that it is off the coast of South America. But it is waiting to provide the love and light that we offer. It will house this love and once again bring it into all of life, all of existence, especially the ocean. If you were looking down upon the ocean, you would see this giant pyramid in its luminescent form. It literally glows under the water. Once again, providing light, illumination, love, and intention. Intention that the world will become metaphorically a heaven on earth where all life is honored, preserved, and nurtured.
Grand Canyon, Alaska, Iran.
Let's move back to the Middle East, to Iran. To me, this is one of the most important pyramids. Not that they're not all important, but once again, Iran, a beautiful country with a beautiful heritage, sitting in the middle of what might be perceived a chaotic Middle East area. Let this pyramid from Iran be a beacon. Let it be an example of the love that is held within the people. Put yourself inside this giant pyramid. It's one of the largest. Let your quadruped begin to spin. Let the golden sphere of light begin to take shape. You can almost feel it as the energy goes up through your body to illuminate this light. This is an area of the world that so much light is needed. And we are providing it. And we will continue to do so until there is nothing left but peace, love, and honoring of each and all, every person's belief system. There is no differentiation. Only love is all that's left. So let your light shine brightly. And let that light find its way into the hearts of all of those, especially those who have suffered and suffered loss and lost loved ones. All the times of the thoughts of revenge are dying off. Those words, revenge, hatred, they dissolve in our golden light that we provide. They can no longer be held as thought forms. Instead, they're replaced with love, understanding, compassion. Lots of compassion. So many people in those areas of the Middle East have lost so much and given so much. We ask that you set it aside, fall into love, fall into understanding, fall into acceptance, fall into honoring all walks of life, all religions. For it is all good. It is all in support. So our pyramids in the Middle East shine especially bright, for they have begun a wonderful process of change. Life will never be the same. Now, let's move all the way up to Alaska. We've kind of set Alaska aside to honor the four-leggeds, all of life, but especially those of the animal kingdom that have been compromised, that their lands have either changed or been taken away from them. We honor you, we love you. The light we create in this pyramid, let it touch the heart of every animal, of everything on the face of the planet, outside of the human realms, that chooses to live, that chooses to prosper. We honor you. The light that we provide is also for you. And we are so grateful for what you give us, the lessons that you teach us of unconditionality, of acceptance, of just being who you are, what you are. Let us never overlook your value, your gift to humanity. For without you, we wouldn't survive. So from our beautiful pyramid in Alaska, let's illuminate it so brightly that every animal, creature, however you want to define them, all of the life other than human, is honored to the highest degree. Okay, now let's come back down into an area. We know there is pyramidal structure here, and I'm speaking of the Grand Canyon area, the Four Corners area, the Mesa. There has been life there. There has been ceremony there. The artifacts still remain to prove that. But we know and we recognize that. So even if we have to build this pyramid etherically within our mind and set it over the Grand Canyon and that sacred area, we choose to do so. And we choose to illuminate. And I would like to let this illumination find its way into our beloved country, that we may find our way through the darkness, that we may forgive ourselves for any past transgressions we may have made. That was never by intention to harm. But now we take this time and we illuminate. We bring brightness. We bring a golden light that is so undeniable that every person in this country, from the highest office to the people that can barely survive, will feel this light, and the decisions that they make will be in support of each other, support of our country, support of our environment, and support of our place in the world to become an example. Of what a difference love can make. I set forth the possibility that we set aside our arms and weapons and become an example. That we support all life. So from this location, from the Grand Canyon, we will provide this light. And our pyramid may be underground. It may have to be held in the etheric. But we're all familiar with the area. We know how to locate ourselves there. So let us move forward.
El Mirador in Guatemala, North and South Pole, Antarctica.
Yeah. Another extremely large master pyramid, El Mirador, in South America. Actually in Central America, I guess it is.
Guatemala.
Once again, this pyramid has been a little bit more challenging because there are those who are impoverished. There are those who do not have. There are those who struggle. And this pyramid is in a very crucial place between two continents, two worlds, between South America and our world. So let the pyramid serve as a place of neutrality, of acceptance, of all lifestyles, all belief systems. Let the light shine so brightly from this huge pyramid that once again it will affect all of those within range of continents. It will provide a light that once again is undeniable. Its purpose to bring unity, to bring love, to be one of the guiding lights, to usher in, metaphorically speaking, heaven on earth. Have I forgotten?
Yeah, Antarctica and the North Pole.
Antarctica. So we move down to Antarctica. This seems to be an area of change. The climate's changing, the topography is changing, the ice is melting, creating some hardships for some of the wildlife that we acknowledge. Let us illuminate the pyramid here that it may shine so brightly that it makes these changes subtle in their nature and not drastic. We know there's many things that have gone on here that we're probably not even aware of, but it doesn't really matter. But what does matter that it is at one perceivable end of our planet. And so thus it becomes an extremely important power spot that needs illumination, because this begins to spread up and around the planet until it meets the light from the North Pole, which we will move ourselves to now. Once again, an area that is changing, climate change, water change, structure change. The environment seems to be challenging to some of our animal friends. But once again, we will provide our light. It will shine so brightly. And it will join forces with the other end of the world, Antarctica, forming a shield of sorts around our beloved planet, that any and all things, including the humans of the conscious race, that when they reach up in their decision-making process, they will always be in support of love, understanding, and acceptance to the needs of all. And this light will burn brightly until there's a time where no one goes without water, no one goes without food, no one goes without shelter. Now if you just visualize all the pyramids that you've worked on, and from the North Pole to the South Pole, you can start to see the Mother take on this luminescence, this aura, this golden aura. And it will make a change. Every child on the face of this planet makes decisions on a daily basis. And the decisions change in support if they were not to begin with. The planet will change on account of it. We will change on account of it. And we will take our place in the vast array of other planets in the universe as a peaceful, loving paradise. And we will become an example. This work is in process, and there's really nothing that can stop it. Did I forget anything else?
No, that was perfect.
Thank you, my beloved sisters, I guess I have any brothers, for being here, for your dedication, for your love, knowing that your heart has this most incredible potential to build this light, to support and nurture this incredible luminescence that is taking place on the face of our planet. If it wasn't for people like you, it wouldn't happen. It seems like we would be in the dark ages for God knows how long. So we are so ever grateful for you, for your effort, for your love, and personally for your support for me. It's been overwhelming. So it is, and so shall it be until we meet again.